friend. So in this video we will do an little bit demo on FSlogix and Citrix UPM. And the one functionality I would like to demonstrate in this video is about how the containers shrink when you clean up space, because I've been involved with many customers rolling out OneDrive and they have these kind of questions: how long, how much the container size would be, should be, or would be, and how we control it, and that because by default OneDrive provides 1 terabyte of storage, and then it's impossible when you talk about roaming session in Citrix or any other solutions to allocate 1 TB space per user. It's really impossible. And then the question comes, okay, how do we manage it? I will not be going through with the OneDrive settings because that's quite easy. You can tell definitely you can use OneDrive settings for single sign-on into Citrix sessions or remote sessions when the user on in the session when the user used the account for login. The most important settings I like and we should use actually when we are talking about Citrix or other remote desktop solutions or is that user settings called on demand. And this OneDrive settings which is on demand settings, in which what it does actually, it will show your whole OneDrive in your session, but it will only download the file which is you are reading. So it will download that file into a container. A rest file will not be automatically synced. That saves a lot of space. But that's something definitely you can comment on me or contact me, and definitely I can help you out with those because I have done it for many customers and big customers. So it's easy biscuits for me. Okay, but let's see. I will just do a demo actually. What I have done actually here is I have one domain controller and I have created one GPO for FSlogix. This is how it looks, the GPO. I have used this compact settings, which is which has which is most important to enable. Otherwise, this size will not shrink actually. And I have setting the size of container to 2 GB because I don't want maybe user can download a very big file into the container and that will cause problem for other users and my profile share will go full actually. And this is my network share. So what I will do, I have one machines and this settings I have put on the OU, which is VDA, and yeah, Citrix UPM setting is disabled at the moment. We will do a showcase for this as well because the same kind of functionality works with the Citrix UPM. In the backend, it uses Microsoft functionality. So yeah, let's do a demo for FSlogix now. I will log into my machine with my domain account. And these the reason I'm doing showcase for this, that many times customer come back to me and they say, okay, yeah, we have problems with the FSlogix or Citrix UPM container is not shrinking, and there are some settings you need to be very careful. uh, and I hope you can get some help from this. And if you need more help, I'm definitely, as I said, have rolled out for big customer enterprises actually with OneDrive, home folder directions to OneDrive, and whole uh, OneDrive implementation to Citrix sessions. You know, yeah, just give contact me, and I would be happy to help you guys. So now I logged in with my admin accounts, and we can see my container size is 73 MB now. Okay, now I will try to download data into this. Right now I'm not using any home folder redirections because I could definitely save data in app data and other ones, but yeah, it's just a very quick lab for doing stuff. wrong folder actually. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy these files into my network share, in my profile actually. I will create one folder into my user's profile. New folder, this is here. And I will go back to the file. I will pick the one file, copy, paste it here. While it's copying, we can see that what's happening with my container size. Container size will keep increasing actually. You will see the numbers are going up actually now. So let's wait for it to complete. We will fill it up our control container. So by these settings we can, if you don't have this compact functionality working in your environment, you might get into problem when the user will report, they get errors, you don't have sufficient space. So it's very, there are many facts which are required to this compact to work. There are some Windows services, defragment services, storage send services should be running, and your storage should support spar files blocking, you know. I will just keep on showing you what's happening on container. It's still copying up. So now my container is 467 MB, and I will make it more actually. So it's in here. I will do an copy on it and paste again. And you will see the container size will grow up actually a lot. I will showcase the settings again. You need to, because it's not so much fancy settings I'm using. It's a very simple setting for FSlogix. And if you have any problems with your shrinking, you can definitely go to the logs. It's in program data, FSlogix, and yeah, profiles, and you will get a very comprehensive logs there which will tell you what is the problem. And I would say those logs are really helpful actually finding the problems and solving it. So now my container is 900 MB. Let's make it more big actually. So I'm gonna do an copy again to the same file, and this will inflate my container. We'll see it's growing up now. Now it's 1.2 GB. Let's take some moments when it's doing copy operation actually. Now we are on 1.4 GB. And we are just about to finish. So now you will see my container size is 1.7 GB. I can do just one log off. And then you will see container size will be 1.73 GB, It's performing a log of operation. Now I'm logged off. And now I will log in back again and I will delete the files. And I will go in my folder and I will delete the files. Let's make them delete. Yes, I want to delete them. You still see my container size is 1.7 GB, but you will see the compact magic now. Just keep an eye on the container. Now we logged in again. It doesn't shrink. We do a logout again. Now you see, it takes some time. So we have an settings for the Citrix UPM. So I have to disable FSlogix actually. Settings in for the same machine and enable the UPM settings. reboot my machines so that the settings are, or I need to do a little bit, yeah, TP update slash force on the machine. I will delete my administrator profiles from here. So for Citrix UPM, we have an GPO, and in the GPO, we can look the settings. There are some differences when it comes to FSlogix and Citrix UPM settings, that when to trigger this compaction, and yeah, so ratio and times. And here I have 2 GB as a limit for my container, and the rest is normal Citrix UPM configuration. Yeah. So I will go back to my VDI and I will log in with my account. Obviously, you need to have a Citrix, uh, yeah, components installed. Otherwise, Citrix Profile Manager needs licenses. It's not good to install it as a standalone and test the things. So you need to have the Citrix licensing and Citrix component on place. Otherwise, you might get some errors. Will it not work? Maybe. Yeah, I think it will not work because I haven't tested that way. But as per the documentation, you need to have the stuffs on place before you use Citrix UPM. So I logged in with my admin account and I will see how much, what is the disk container. The disk container size is 167 GB, and you can see, yeah, it's a profile container for Citrix UPM. I'm using Windows 2025, so it's creating a folder for that. Now what I will do, I will try to move files in here. And then we have files in our C drive, temp. Now we can see our container size is increasing, and we will make more copies, so it goes more actually inflate. The difference between FSlogix and Citrix UPM is that FSlogix triggers disk compact on each log off, and Citrix UPM will trigger disk compact when it meets the condition actually. So I will try to fill in my profile. And we will see the disk container size is increasing. It's approx 1 GB now. We are adding more. It's 1.3 GB now. So now we have made, let's see what's the size, and now it's 1.4 GB. So we have a threshold of 30%. So approx we need 600, yeah. So we might need one more copy actually to just hit the cap. So now we can see our disk container is approx I think 1.8 1.7 GB 8 GB, and now we will delete the files, and then we have a setting of 2 log off. So one log off, it will not clean out the space actually. Keep an eye, and we will log in back again after. Yeah, in the backend I did a log of login, so it has decreased it to the 1.6. You can see it has gone empty now. So we can see how the disk shrink work. You need it more matters how many log off you have done, so this is more important. Number of log off to trigger disk impact compaction is 2, and yeah, ratio is 30. I hope you like the video, and if you need more information, feel free to contact me. Thank you.